2. Dead. Rotting. What a waste. You don't want to eat it? Hit a dead boar?
I'd rather not.
Alright. Deer marks. Fresh. Stay alert, Jack. There he is. He's beautiful. Let's whack him with a slingshot. Well, bam! Of course I just smacked him. It didn't really help, did it? Try it again. Oh, bam! Okay. Dinner served.
Yes.
This will bring us through winter. Mother would be proud. Let's take the deer on.
My name is Jack. For a long time, it was the only name I had known. I was born and raised in a cave by my mother. We were used to getting by, but that year the winter had been harsh. I was proud to have killed my first deer that day. And while waiting for Mother to help me cure it, I decided to practice my reading.
See spot. See spot run.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain.
Remember the verse.
He...
Look it up.
Before him not a single fort remains. Before him not a single fort remains.
Oh, you got the grumbles.
Afternoon was approaching fast, and Mother still hadn't returned. So, if I wanted to cure the meat, I had to do it on my own. Else it would all go to waste.
Yeah, it's covered in some salt. Soon I'll know it all by heart. This book is in French. The other in Latin. Caves upon caves. Horses and cows in between.
There he is. Charles the Great, the protector of my town. You're coming with me.
Okay, there's Charles. Let's check the sacks. Our last nuts and turnips. The rest have gone moldy. Let's take some of those. Oh, okay, just eat a nut. My first deer. Mother would be so proud.
I can't eat it raw. I need to cure it. Meat goes bad fast.
Okay, let's find some salt then. Tools. Okay. expect Ellen's bow. Ellen's bow. Ellen and Jack keep a variety of short and long-range weapons in their house. The two live their lives as outlaws, outside of society and the protection of the law. A bow can serve as an invaluable tool both for hunting and self-protection. Most outlaws were once accused of a crime, but failed to appear for judgment. According to the law, their contracts, claims, and ownership then fell void. As outlaws have no rights, anyone can harm them, or capture them and turn them in. Thus many outlaws turn to a life of hiding and thievery. Okay. Check the hearth. Smoke the meat.
I can't eat it raw.
Okay. Oh,
I need to cure it.
let's smoke it.
No, I won't abandon him.
Fine.
We are fighting side by side now.
Jeez, kid. Get over yourself. For slingshot practice. Oh, there's a baby.
Huh? What's that?
Noise coming from the forest. Let's grab those twigs. And get our meat smoking.
The fire isn't warm enough. I need some dry wood.
Charles the Great.
No, I won't abandon him.
Jeez, dude.
We are fighting side by side now.
The book?
No, I won't burn my book.
Slingshot's not. Dry wood. I just have to hunt for some wood. I'm going back home. I need that wood. I gotta have something I can utilize. Bookshelf. Smoke meat. Come on, dude.
Oh, you Saracens. Feel the wrath of Charles the Great.
Okay. Let's take it on. Nope, I missed. Yeah, we need some dry tinder. I guess we're following the rocks.
It was hit by something sharp. That was no animal.
Crap. Yeah, let's follow the noise. Yeah, it's the baby.
Good. He hasn't seen you.
Let's eat him.
Who is he? A whip. That's what he is. A whip. That means he's someone bad. I told you about people like him, remember?
Is he a priest?
Is he a priest? Almost. He's a monk.
No, he's a priest.
Although not an ordinary one. Maybe an official for someone here.
A priest.
I don't like this one bit.
He looks nice though. He's smiling.
Listen, Cub. I am sorry. I know there's so much you want to know about the world out there, but for now, we must stay hidden.
Okay.
And never trust a man of God. Least of all his compassion, you'll either end up in a monastery or at the gallows.
Easy now, it's just someone little. No need to be afraid.
I'm going to follow him. You go home and wait for me, little cub.
Okay, let's grab that bloody rag and let's burn it. Something was buried here. This is the lady. It's a foot. Tickle, tickle. I want to go home. Tickle, tickle.
Mother?
Ah, shit.
Don't move. We killed the pig thief in Salisbury. We can kill you too. Bloody outlaw. Where's the baby?
It was
Did you eat
delicious.
it?
I don't have a baby.
Right. What's this?
Give it back.
What do you want with this? You can't read.
Give it back.
Leave the boy be, Alfred.
He took the baby. I saw him take Mother's cloak. He's the only one around. Who else would have taken it?
Wolves.
Show the cloak.
Found this.
It's Mother's cloak. The baby was wrapped in it, so he must have taken it as well.
A monk took it.
A monk?
Yes, on a horse.
Is that true?
Sure was.
Where did he go?
He should take us there.
Leave him alone. He's just a boy.
What is your name, boy?
Jack.
Jack.
Do you live in these woods, Jack? Then you know this place better than us. Please. I don't know why I left the child. I thought I couldn't take care of him alone, but I cannot leave him to die either. I have to know if he's all right. Will you help us?
Yes.
You're a good lad. I
You owe
you.
me 3.
If you want your silly book back, you better keep your word.
For now, I had no choice. The girl was sobbing, while her father remained tense but quiet. The boy kept on pushing me, which confused me greatly. I had never been hated before. If I had any plans of getting away, it would be like hunting deer. I had to stay sharp until the others forgot to be.
Follow the monk's trail.
The monk had crossed a small stream, or he had followed its course north, which would have led him towards the next village. Either way, the tracks ended at a riverbed as evening was fast approaching. The big man looked at me. "Which way, boy?" he asked. But I could only guess.
Follow the river, cross the river. He was definitely going for St. John of the Forest, as we know him.
The stream led us to a more convenient crossing. Here, one could easily pass without getting drenched in icy water. Suddenly, the boy called out. He had spotted something on the other bank. A set of fresh hoof prints. He laughed triumphantly as our eyes locked.
Let's admit his success.
So, we crossed the river, the boy cheerfully mocking my skills as a tracker.
Okay, keep on walking.
What is it?
He got us lost.
Did you?
Nope.
Papa, I'm tired.
I want a cookie.
That's all right. Come on, up on my shoulders you go.
No, I'm too heavy, and you're too tired anyway.
Alright,
I
then
will
carry
remain
me.
Steadfast.
You should all get some rest. Alfred, stay here with them while I take a look ahead.
No, don't go.
I won't be far, dear. Besides, you can do me a favour while I'm gone. Have an eye on the lads and make sure they get some sleep, all right?
Alright.
See? You are steadfast. I won't be long.
You stay where I can see you while my sister rests. And no tricks.
Okay. He's sleeping. Poor girl. Mother would take better care of her. Let's let him sleep.
Ha.
I got my book back.
Huh? What is it? Did you hear something?
The fog is lifting.
The fog is lifting.
I don't like you.
I don't like you either.
Tell me, why do you care about your book so much? Wait, where is it? You sneaky thief. I knew it. You just want to rob us.
You took it
Might as well my
first.
book.
You're an animal. You don't even know what it is.
The Lord and King of all France, Charles the Great, has spent 7 long years fighting in Spain. He has conquered the highlands and the plain. Before him, not a single fort remains.
What are you rambling on about?
It's from the book.
How do you know this? You're
You're
an animal.
Can't you read?
Can't you read?
Hey, you see that? Over there in the fog.
Dick.
There is something there.
What is it? It's a deer head.
What is it?
A deer. It broke through the ice and died.
Children! Martha, wake up, dear.
Who's she?
We met in the forest. I'm Jack's mother. Come here, Jack.
Did you find him?
Yes, dear, we did.
The baby is safe. The monk brought it to a small cell not far from here.
But we won't go there now. Ellen offered us shelter for tonight.
I have. Follow me.
My meat better be good.
If I'd known you lived this close, my Agnes might have been saved.
Don't fool yourself. When a woman is bleeding inside, it either stops or it doesn't. All you can do is keep her warm, and you did that. I'm sorry, but the living must take care of the living. Jack, give the children some soup, will you? Will you be able to get work
Let's
soon?
give soup to Martha.
Hard to say.
She's a little girl.
People don't usually hire a new master builder in winter. Too cold for stirring water. Sometimes you
Thank
get
you,
lucky,
Jack.
but not this year. Some time ago, I had work in Exeter. They offered me the post of builder for the Castellan to keep the walls and defences. in
I
shape.
can't be a dick.
And it would have
He's
kept me
getting some
busy
soup
for the rest
too.
of my life. We would have lived like bishops.
What happened?
I refused. All I cared about was working on a cathedral again. I was a fool.
You can do
Alfred's
better
getting
than
us
build
soup.
churches.
Well, I worked on one once. That was good work. I won't ramble on now. But if you ask Martha, she'll tell you everything about it.
I gotta be a good guy. A little good boy.
You know, a man like you should not beat himself so hard.
No. No, there is no excuse for leaving my baby son behind.
Women die in labor. Men abandon their children all the time. It is rare that they return.
Is that what happened to you and your son?
No, that is an altogether different story. One I haven't even told Jack yet.
It's completely racy.
All I can say is, I raised him
I'll have
alone
some soup.
in this cave, outside of town law. Just us and the forest.
How do you get by?
We hunt, we gather. It works well enough for us two to survive.
I'm a hungry boy too.
We almost would have had meat today too. But it started to rot before we could cure it.
Eat well, children. You'll need your strength.
And so do you, Master Builder. Go on, tuck in.
I will. Thank you.
Irvin, book soup.
Well, they're asleep now. So, what is it?
I told you that the monk had taken the baby to a small cell nearby. It's true, but I advise you to stay away from there.
What? Why?
Because you abandoned it. That counts as murder.
Then
Murder?
I have to steal him. I have to own up to what I've done. I have to take back my son.
Think for a moment. You have been out of work since summer. A baby needs a lot of care. More than your other children. How will you feed him?
But what am I to do then? Live like you? I don't know a thing about hunting. I'm a mason. Even in a castle, I'm more at home than here.
Leave the baby with the monks. He'd be warm and fed. You wouldn't have to carry him while you look for work. And when you do find something, you can come back and fetch him.
I don't
Using
know.
monks as a babysitter?
Since Agnes died, I don't know anything anymore.
You're a good man, Tom Builder. You're kind and gentle and strong. You will do the right thing. You also don't have to go through this alone.
Wink.
Jack and I will have to leave this place soon. The winter is too cruel and we might not survive if we stayed. We could all travel together.
I don't know. I have my hands full with my children already.
I can help you take care of them. If you promise to teach my son how to get along in the world of men. We may be strangers now, but we would be at each other's side, helping out however we can.
The living must take care of the living.
It's true.
Yes.
I'm gonna see a castle.
That night I dreamed of a strange world. There were small castles, dead deer, and a giant called Tom. In that dream I was happy. I tightly held my mother's hand, watching the kind giant and learning his mysterious ways.
I could have actually let it happen. wish I knew how I could have resolved that. Alright, that's chapter 2.